We're here on the conclusion of the NATO Summit in The Hague. We're here in front of the Dutch Parliament. Torrey, tell us about the communique. It's out. It's 5 paragraphs. What does it say?
So all 32 NATO allies have agreed to a summit declaration. The major headline of the declaration is a new defense spending pledge in which allies committed to spend annually 5% of GDP on defense spending. Now, to break that down, this 5% defense spending pledge includes 3.5% on hard military expenditures, weaponry, troops, and 1.5% on an ill-defined resilience, defense, cybersecurity related spending that actually gives allies a fair amount of flexibility in counting a large number of items toward defense spending.
That's right, and I think allies are declaring victory. This was a summit conclusion that was not foretold, certainly many months in the making, and some hard negotiating from the White House that I think a number of folks really feel like brought allies together in a moment of need for Europe. Clearly, the drive for 5%, that drive to 5, as the White House is talking about, is really motivated first and foremost by the threat that Russia poses to Europe. And I think you really feel this sense of European need and urgency to meeting that threat environment. And like you said, that 1.5, most countries are going to have an easy time getting there. It's a lot of investments many are already making. But the idea is really to include a whole of society shift with a reorientation to reimagining European defense.
Now, there were a number of difficult issues that did not make it on this year's summit agenda. First and foremost being any significant deliverable or announcement of new security assistance support for Ukraine.
That's right. It was really the backdrop, but the focus of last year's 75th anniversary summit. And also missing was China, also mentioned in the communique last year. So a backdrop certainly, but this was the defense spending summit and 5% was the goal and they kept it tight.
So thank you for joining for all of Atlantic Council's programming on the ground here at the NATO Summit in The Hague.